Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a black smoky eye. As you can see, I already have my brows done. I have a brow tutorial. I'm going to link that in the description box. So let's get right into the video. I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetic Party Girl palette, and I'm using a brown color from it to just define the crease. It's kind of like a brown chocolate color, so I'm just blending that into the crease. Yeah, so that's the color I used in the crease. And next I'm going to be using a darker color, a darker brown color. Is almost like a black, and I'm using that on the outer V to just create some definition to the eyes. So I'm just blending that out. I'm taking that from my outer crease and I'm pulling it into my eyelid like in a V shape. I'm doing that on my outer V, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Next, I'm using eyeshadow base from NYX, and the reason I'm using eyeshadow base is because I want it to help pop out the color of my dark eyeshadow. The eyeshadow in this palette in particular, I feel like it's a little bit too powdery, but I mean I wanted to use the same palette for the entire look. So if you have a palette, you can easily create a whole look using just the same palette. Now I'm going to be using my Benai banana powder to just set our eyeshadow base to avoid any creasing. Yeah, so I'm just going to blend that out nicely, and I think most of the brushes I'm using are from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm going in with a black eyeshadow from the same palette, and I'm just going to be applying that on the area where we applied our eyeshadow base. I'm just applying that and making sure that everything is blended nice and smooth. Like I mentioned, I feel like this palette is a little bit powdery. No, not the entire palette though, but this particular color, I feel like it's a little bit powdery, so when you're working with it, you have to be careful. Next, I'm going to use the same black eyeshadow and kind of like smooch that all on my lash line to have like a smoky effect down there. Yeah, to just smoke out the eyes. And I'm going in with my Elegant concealer, Elegant Pro concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just cleaning that up because I feel like the eyeshadow kind of created a mess down there, so I just want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth too. I'm using my concealer brush to just clean that out and make sure that we cover up any dark eyeshadows that we have. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going in with this gold color from the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying that on my tear duct. And now I'm going to be lining my eyes. I can't quite remember the name of this eyeliner, but I'm going to link that too. If I don't mention any products here, I'm going to link that in the description box. And so I'm just lining my eyes, you know, adding a little bit of definition here and there, you know what I mean? Now I'm going in with this jumbo eye pencil from NYX. I want to add definition to my eyes. I want my eyes to appear larger. Now I'm using this Becca primer. This is like my favorite primer. I'm going to do like a whole review on this primer. It's like my favorite primer of all time. It's so mattifying.
Green, do I look mean? Oh, cause I was told, was so sexy, you like me in red.
Next, I'm going to be applying my eyelashes. I already had some glue on them before I did my primer. Now, I'm going to be using my favorite foundation as of now, the Lancome Tornado foundation. And I'm using my beauty blender from Real Techniques. I'm blending out into my skin nicely. Oh my god, this foundation is heaven on earth. Like, you totally need to try this out if you haven't yet. You see what it does to my skin? Everything. Each time I have this foundation on, everybody's like, oh Pearl, your skin looks so beautiful. Now I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I think it's in the shade Cafe. Yeah, I'm just applying a little bit of it on my T-zone. And I'm going to be using this cream contour palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using that shade right there. I think that's a foundation brush from Mary Kay, but I mean, I'm just going to use that to apply my contour. I'm going to do a detailed contour and highlight tutorial next, so watch out, make sure you're subscribed. Using the same beauty blender I used to apply the foundation, I'm just blending that out, and I'm actually going to blend my contour and my highlight together because I want like a very subtle effect. I want a very subtle contour. I'm just blending that out nicely. The key to a successful makeup look is blending. Make sure that you blend as if your life depended on it. Next, I'm going to be using a Benai banana powder to set my highlight. I'm using the same beauty blender I used, but I'm using the other side of the beauty blender, and the reason why I applied a little bit of setting powder below my contour was to help define my contour so that it kind of stands out a little bit more. I'm just blending that out. I'm using this brush from Tat. It has a two-sided brush. It's an amazing brush. I'm going to use my MAC powder, my MAC pressed powder Studio Fix in the shade NW45 to just blend out everything entirely. Make sure everything is blended nice and smooth. And I'm going to be using this contour kit from Black Radiance, and I'm just using that to intensify our contour a little bit more. For our highlight, I'm going to be using this the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm using those two shades right there to just pop on some highlight. Damn it, I love me some highlight. If you know me, then you definitely know that my highlight is always popping, as in no matter how nude my makeup is, my highlight speaks for itself. Yes, my highlight is always making a statement like, yo, do you see me coming? So I'm just applying my highlights on the high points of my face, and I'm just blending that out. Like, yo guys, the key to a perfect makeup look is to blend. Now I'm going to be using this setting spray from MAC. I'm going to link the description. I'm going to leave a description of it in the description box. And oh my god, that was too close, that was too close, and that was a little bit too much. But you know, like they say, we can never actually have enough highlights. Yeah, everything is dry up now, and I'm using this red lipstick from MAC. It's called Tenor something. I'm going to check it out and just leave the name on the screen there. But it's an electric red lipstick, and I totally would live for this lipstick. I so love this lipstick, and I feel like it totally and completely complemented the look. It really made it to stand out. Now let's move over to the hair. I mean, I know nothing about hair, but I definitely try to lay my edges, and the edges are out. Snatched, baby, snatched. Yes. So yeah, let's just brush that up a little bit, and we are good to go. I mean, you can have this look on the night out with the girls, on the night out with the guys. You can have this look to a wedding. I feel like it's actually a very versatile look depending on where you're going to. But personally, I'm not going to be carrying this look around in the afternoon. So yeah, guys, there we have the final look. Everything nice and blended, hair popping. I mean, I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I hope you subscribed, and if you're not, what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so each time I upload a video, you're not left out. That's going to be it for today, guys. Stay tuned with Pearly Glow and keep watching. Yeah. Bye guys.